Holy smokes. It's dead. What's up, guys? Happy Tuesdays. Is my volume on? Alright, let's go. What's up, guys? Tommy. BWAP. Yeah, we can check out LC ID later. Hit me up around like 4:30ish. Let's take a look at Coinbase. Oh my gosh, Coinbase die. Holy smokes. I was a little bit scared of Coinbase too. I was just going through their stuff and I was like extremely bullish on Coinbase, but I decided not to make a play on Coinbase because they this is probably their worst quarter, and we'll find out in the report here too that it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be a crazy quarter for them, because you got to keep in mind that when these company report, right, like especially at Coinbase, when they report, they're reporting the numbers from the last quarter, which ended in September. So even though Bitcoin's at all-time high, we're extremely bullish on crypto, extremely bullish on Coinbase NFT. You know, still they're reporting for last quarter, so it's not going to be that good. But hopefully the guidance carries it back up. Maybe we'll see a nice buying opportunity tomorrow. I'm definitely picking up more Coinbase tomorrow if we get down to a good level. That's for sure. I'm long-term bullish on Coinbase, like hella long-term bullish on Coinbase. You know, but short-term, when I was doing my research and I was looking into it like an hour, 2 hours today before market close, I saw how bad it could have been. So I was like, oh shoot, let me stay away. But yeah, let's see what the report says, man. Let's see. Coinbase Q3 EPS $1.62 as opposed to $1.56. So they beat on the earnings per share side. Sales side was a huge miss, which kind of was like what I was just talking about. Sales is 1.24 billion as opposed to 1.56, right? And there was a lot of bullish sweeps on Coinbase too. So a lot of people were expecting a beat. A lot of people were expecting a very, very bullish move, which is why not? How could you not, right? If you sit here and you look at Bitcoin, you know, and you're like, yo, Bitcoin had this omega run, 40,000 to 60,000. And we know altcoin season number 2 or number 3 is about to be here. And like everybody and their mother is getting into crypto, right? If you look at the total market cap for crypto, which is TOTAL, you know, if you pull that up over here, money flow has came back into crypto like crazy. People love crypto right now. Money flow is high, all-time high, bro. Like coin market cap, like crypto total market cap is almost at 3 trillion, yo. And we had the pullback last time we hit 2.45. So, you know, market forgotten about that. But however, this happened after September. So got to remember that too. So that's why bullish on Coinbase long term, bearish short term. So if we continue to stay down tomorrow, man, I'm picking a dip. I'm going out. I'm picking up some long dated like spreads on the call side, and I'm gonna go long on it. But we'll look a little bit into that report later, see what's going on there too as well. Check out some of the other earnings. Yes, let's go. So Plug earnings per share is negative 19 cents. Lost a little bit more money than estimated. Miss estimate of negative 9 cents. Sales is 143.92 million as opposed to 143.93. However, they are raising their guidance. So earnings was not great, but guidance is being raised up, which is bullish. So hopefully that would cause them to chop up a little bit. We're looking for them to stay in the middle range. What's up, Trigger? What's going on? I don't see Donut yet, but I will let you know if it does come. What's up, X-Blay? Daylight saving guy, you messed up, yo. Where you from? Ouch. Hello. Wagoose. Who is this? Today was a cruel day for me, not like this. What do you think when PayPal will recover? It's hard to say, man. I think PayPal will definitely recover eventually. $200 is a great psychological level for PayPal, right? The next area I'm looking for is maybe like 150s. I mean, I like PayPal as a company. I think the acquisition was a smart move for them. And I think it could integrate very well to their system, the buy now, pay later acquisition. But it's gonna take time, man. It's gonna take time to pay off. So obviously that the acquisition isn't gonna reflect the revenue yet. But I think once that reflects the revenue, it's gonna be good. So plug power is pretty decent there. We're looking for that move to stay around $38, I believe. Sometimes I play too much stuff. I don't even know what I'm playing. But let me see. Plug. Oh, actually, we're looking for plug to stay 39. So it's gonna be pretty good in that range. If we stay around, we chop around here between 39. Like if we chop between 38, pretty much to $40, we Gucci. Like we're making money on Friday. That's it. Oh, let me start adding some stuff. You guys said you guys wanted to check out Lucet, LCID. Somebody said that earlier. CLOV, Clove. Was there anything else? UPST getting trashed. Let's check out UPST. Oh, When Resort. Ooh, I missed this one. I was thinking about playing this one, but the options chain was so illiquid. It was hard to play this for you guys. Upstart Holding. So Upstart Holding earnings per share be estimate of 0.35. That's a great earning there. Sales is 228 mil as opposed to 214 mil. Great earnings top and bottom across the board, right? But how's the guidance? Guidance is very strong. Q4 guidance 255 to 265 mil as opposed to 226 mil. What a great quarter. What a great guidance. But how much has the stock ran, right? Stock was practically trading around $24. $24, boys. It was trading at $24 in December. Right now it's at $266. It has ran 10x. Where is this 1,000% increase? Where is this 1,000% increase, bro? Where? Coinbase ER is probably going to affect the other crypto stocks. They're all in a similar position. Sean, I would not short Coinbase that much, though. I love that company right now, man. Please don't short it. Oh, Kip, I'm kind of... I didn't want to tell you earlier, man, but I'm a little bit bearish on Fubo. I know the last 2 quarters, they ran up pretty well. But considering that they're in like the TV service provider space or whatever, being that they're in that space, and you know Netflix reported and Roku both reported, right? And they both have a horrible quarter. So I don't know, man. Kind of sus for Fubo. Check out Unity, my other favorite company. Everybody's favorite company. Ooh, got punished today. So I wanted to long Fubo after seeing Roblox had such a monster run yesterday, but dude, it was so hard to long this, man. Like, it has such a run. It has such a run already. It was like, it's like kind of priced in. I hate it when that happens sometimes. So Fubo Q3 EPS -6 cents as opposed to 7 cents. Pretty okay there. Lost a little bit less money than estimated. Sales is 286 as opposed to 264. 333% increase compared to the same period last year. 46% increase in sales compared to last year. So I guess they're doing good, but like doing a little bit better than last year's. but we haven't really seen like a strong move from them yet. I'm still not crazy about putting this stock in my portfolio long term. Even though like like if you guys been with me for a long time, you know, like I like Unity because they're one of the only like companies on the stock market that do what they do, which is like, you know, game creation and stuff, like platforms for gaming. And apparently they also sell like avatars and stuff as well. So like you can apparently like buy like products from them. You can buy like gaming characters and all that stuff. You know, and just automatically build a game on it. And it's supposed to be super simple and easy. So there's a lot of opportunity for them to make money, but we're just not seeing that kind of like bump yet for them. Like I want to be able to see at some quarter that they're gonna have like instantaneously 100% boost. I just haven't seen a 100% boost, man. I haven't seen them catch up yet. That's the problem right now. Like they're having these great 30% to 40% boosts, but I want to see 100% though. Like when is that gonna happen? You know what I mean? So Q4 revenue, because like the stock was priced at like $70, and they already doubled that in price, but the company hasn't shown that 100% increase year over year yet, and I would love to see that, man. So Unity sees Q4 revenue at 285 to 290 mil, as opposed to 287. Full year revenue at 1.08 billion, as opposed to 1.06. Or not just like, I mean, they don't have to have 100% increase in revenue either. They could just like break even in terms of EPS, and that would be a good move for them too. That'd be a big move. Donut reported. So Coinbase Q3 trading volume 327 billion, down from 462 billion in Q2, which is obvious, right? You can look at the total market cap and you can easily see that. Like from, you know, obviously from here to like September, like obviously trading volume is going to be down. When market is bearish, people aren't going to buy as much. But like when you see here, when market is like mad hype, people are gonna buy a lot more. So Donut reported Krispy Kreme earnings per share is 6 cents as opposed to, oh, so that's in line. That's what they were expected. Sales is 342 mil as opposed to 337. Reaffirms the full year guidance. What's the stock trading at? Wow, stock is down from IPO. Stock looks kind of cheap. I feel like Krispy Kreme can start becoming an interesting investment. They said they see long-term organic sales growth of 9 to 11%, adjusted growth 12 to 14%, net income growth 18 to 22%. It's looking pretty good. I like. Oh yeah, 100%. That's without a doubt. Like anybody with half a brain, you know, anybody with a half a brain wouldn't want to, you know, be using like Coinbase. The only point of Coinbase is for like, it's just for loading and unloading. That's it. Like it's just loading and unloading. Like you can do nothing else with Coinbase. Let me see what the Coinbase support is. So that's why, like, when market runs up, right, is good for Coinbase, because that's when a lot of people are loading money on Coinbase so they can buy stuff on like this other crap, you know. So next level support in Coinbase is around 309 area. After 309, Coinbase could see like 287s, but I feel like 300 psychological area is probably it. Maybe 290s max, somewhere between 290 to 300. Those are going to be good psych areas. Lemonade earnings, I don't think I did. I got to check that out. I put it in there. I'll take a look. Curiosity Stream also reported today. They said that earnings per share is 14 cents. Negative 14 cents as opposed to negative 19 cents, which means they lost less money than estimated. Sales is 18.7 as opposed to 19.84. Down 60 cents after hours. Curiosity Stream sees full year 21 sales at least 71 mil, pretty in line. I don't know if the Dash come out yet. I'm not even sure if they even came out. They did. 421 just came out. I don't have the sheet yet. Gotta wait for them to come out with a sheet. Looks like they're down a little bit after hours. Down $8.89. It's been somewhat of a common trend with DoorDash. They've been coming down and down the last 2-3 hours. So Fubo just reported they actually had a pretty good ER here. Sales is 156.7 mil as opposed to 143.55 mil. They said they raised their guidance. This is 156% over increase compared to last year's. So last year's stock was like trading at $15. Right now it's trading at $30. Kind of reasonable with that 150% increase to a certain extent. They said they're trying to expand global footprint with the acquisition of France's leading TV streaming service. They also reached 1 million subscriber counts. So that's gonna be big for them. Like, if they acquired this other, TV company in France, that could increase their subscriber count a lot. But at the same time, it's also gonna cost them a lot of money. Company's coming down a little bit. It's probably would be another spread play, honestly. Up and down. Q3 net loss 105 mil versus net loss of 274 compared to the same period last year. So doing much better. Subscriber count is doing pretty good. Yearly loss is a little bit more compared to last year though. Very nice. Very nice. DoorDash is running now? Oh snap. No, it's not. Is it? It's confused. It doesn't know which direction it want to go. UPST, let's take a look. I mean, oh my gosh. UPST is dying so hard. We already looked at Donut before. I thought you were here, man. Scam me. Scam me, Trigger. Scam me, man. So Upstart has been, extremely bullish. It's been running up really, really well in the last like month or so. They said Upstart is becoming the Steph Curry of the fintech industry. Oh my god, man, this is kind of funny. They said, since Upstart's IPO a year ago, we have more than triple our revenue, triple our profits, triple the number of banks and credit unions on our platform, triple the numbers of auto dealership we serve. With that many threes, Upstart is becoming the Steph Curry of the fintech industry. Like, no, you're not, bro. Steph Curry consistently shoot threes. This is it for you guys. You guys not gonna shoot no more threes after this. Chill. Chill. No more threes for you, man. But I mean, they have good growth. They said they had like 250% increase. They have like this 200% increase. Good growth compared to last year, right? Small company, so obviously easier to see good growth. But at the same time, you have to ask yourself reasonably, like does the growth justify the stock price? Does that make sense? Like take a look at it, like a 1 year chart, right? If you look at the beginning of the year, the stock is trading at $23. Can you, ask yourself this one question? Does that growth justify, the price point at which it is now versus when it was at $23? It's man hard to justify that, like year over year as well, not just from like last quarter, but like year over year. It's very hard to justify that. I think this data is from the previous quarter. This data is from the same quarter of the prior year, apparently. If they're growing 300% quarter over quarter, that would be nuts, man. But yeah, the stock price also ran 3x from previous quarter too, right? 150 to like almost 400. So it's pretty wild, man. It's pretty wild. Even at like best case, we take 30 and we multiply that by 3, that would put it at like $90. Or like, or somewhere in the $100 range if we expect them to keep growing at a reasonable pace. So that's why the stock got beat up so hard, man. Ouch. What's up, CP? You want to check out Amazon? We can take a look at that. We'll add Amazon to the list. We'll check it out a little bit. So what else we got? Oh, whoops. Space station is the future. Alright, so we got DoorDash and we got Ring Central. Let's check that out. Oh, Ring Central actually moving so hard. Earnings per share is 36 cents. Beat estimate of 33 cents. Sales is 414 million as opposed to 393 mil. This is a 38% increase compared to the same period last year, and 36% increase in sales compared to the same period last year. That's not a big increase. I'm not sure why they ran so much. Stock is always weird, man. DoorDash up $8 after hours. They might break even, make some profit right now. It's pretty crazy. Good for DoorDash. Car Guru also reported earnings per share 38 cents. This was 32 cents. Sales is 222 as opposed to 217. 2.7% increase and 51% increase in sales compared to last year's. The stock was trading around $22. Now it's at 36. Pretty reasonable. PUBM. Let's see. Are they even reporting today? They are. What does this company do? Digital advertising. Delivered record revenue of $58 million, generated $13.5 million in GAAP net income, 24 EBITDA, 4 consecutive quarter of best-in-class organic growth over 50%, net margin over 10%, raising full-year 2021 financial outlooks, sell-side platform that delivers superior outcome for digital advertising today reported. They said we deliver record revenues well ahead of our expectation. This quarter marks our 4th consecutive quarter of organic revenue growth above 50%. That's pretty strong. That's a cool emoji, eh? Boba. What do you want to see for Qualcomm? Do you want to see like the earnings report, or you want to see the chart? We could do that. We'll add it to the list. So next quarter, they're looking to grow 74 to 76 mil. This quarter, they pull 58. So that means next quarter is going to be even a stronger quarter for this company. The earnings look pretty good, honestly. Let's see, a year ago, they were trading around $25. Oh, wow. They just had a really strong move after hours. That kind of reflected that earnings report. This is like TTD in a way, I guess. Advertising company, digital advertising business, having really good 50% year-over-year growth. You know, stock was trading at 23s at the low, right? So 20 23 times 1.5 growth puts it at least at 34 plus. The next quarter is going to be better. We could see a run to possibly in the 40s. So add it to this list here. I got you for Qualcomm. What was that other earnings somebody else asked me to check? DMTK. What is that? Thermtech? Never seen this company before. What do they do? What do they do? Emerging growth molecular diagnostics company. The company is engaged in marketing and developing novel, non-invasive genomic tests. Oh. Very interesting. Looks like biotech of some sort, down 12% after hours. EPS is negative 68 cents as opposed to 64 cents. Sales is 3.03 million as opposed to 3.41. This is a 36% decrease compared to the same period last year in EPS, which means they lost a lot more money than last year. But sales has been a huge increase, 122% increase. Where was the stock trading at a year ago? It's trading at about $15. Right now it's at 24. Yeah. You probably have to read a lot more into the statements here, honestly. In terms of the corporate statements, if you go to the investor relations site, you probably find the data. You really got to look into like what they're doing, what the pipeline is looking like, and what else they got going on. I mean, but so far it's a pretty okay-ish quarter. They did lose a little bit more money, but revenue has been driving up, which is good. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money. Is this a trick question? Is this one of those questions where we go like, yeah, and you'd be like, yeah. All right, let's check out some charts. LCID. Somebody said, I think we even looked at that yesterday, man. Didn't we look at that yesterday? Yeah, we did. We looked at Lucid yesterday. We said 46 and 54 are the next area of resistance. We probably saw some resistance again there today. I wouldn't be surprised. So let's see. Today's the 9th, right? So we saw some resistance over there. Trying to break over 46, 47. And came back down today. We're coming back. We're holding the support so far. So 42, 43 is a good area. It's holding so far. We're making that move back. And I mean, potentially, it's overall pretty bullish as long as we're holding 42. But if we lose 42, then shoot, you know. So if you're bullish, look for that next resistance. Oops. You know, if you're in the play already, watch out for support to hold. If it doesn't hold, you're in trouble. Good luck with that. You guys want to check out Facebook as well? I got you. Let's check out Clove. Ooh, Clove had earnings the other day. I don't think they're so hot. Came down a lot. It also got rejected on the daily chart too. So Clove had earnings, I think, like yesterday. It wasn't hot. I remember looking that they lost more money or something. Kind of like Smile Direct. They're getting rejected at that yellow line over here. Point of control over here, 820. So they're having struggle breaking over. For Clove to move, it's got to be above like 850. You know, if it goes, it can break. Like if you guys are extremely bullish on Clove and you're like, yo, I want to see $10, I want to see $20, I want to see $15, right? In order for that to happen, you need it to break over 850. So that's a big area, you know, to really confirm that it's extremely bullish. If it can't do that, then it's not gonna happen. Hold on, let me find that exact area on the point of control here. It's 830s, or even say 830s. Because like, so this big yellow bar, that's where a lot of like the trading is, and if we can get above that, you know, that's gonna be a pretty good resistance because it's stuck there for so many times before. If we can get above that, that's pretty bullish. It can move a lot further. Looking on the smaller time frame, it does look like it could reverse here a little bit at the 750 area. So you see, like, you know, it's starting to find a bottom, and that's ideally what you want to see, but you could be seeing a trap like this where we reverse for a little bit and then get rejected and then come back down. So over here, what that would mean is it could reverse a little bit, come back to maybe 760s or like 770s, then you get smacked down again. So that's a possibility as well. It's tricky. We did see a candle green here to our close, which is the last candle of the day. That was kind of closing green. But we haven't really seen the money flow over here light up. So on my indicators, if you see like a nice money flow lighting up like that here, right, that indicates like money makers are coming in. You know, the money is gonna come in and it's gonna start to move. But we haven't really seen that yet. It's about to happen, but not necessary yet. So if that happens tomorrow, we can see a strong move, like 20-cent move tomorrow easily. And you know, 20-cent move is a lot for this company at this point because it's a small stock. Clove. So that's Clove on the shorter time frame. I'm gonna paste that here for you guys. LM and the Lemonade. So let me check out Lemonade. Oh, Lemonade reported earnings today. Earnings per share is $1.08 as opposed to 116. 35.7 mil as opposed to 33 mil estimate. 88% decrease compared to last year's, and 100% increase in sales compared to last year's. Wow, that's pretty wild numbers. So big loss in terms of cost, a lot of costs. But apparently sales is up a lot. Gonna have to see a bit more. Lost more than last quarter too. What are we looking at? 45% year over year. 84% year-over-year premium, 26% increase per customer. Total customer count is up a lot. Cross loss ratio up a little bit. Plus earned premium 86%. Looking good. They're looking good. They had a new acquisition, so I'm not sure how that thing is going. Overall, pretty interesting. Looks like they did a little bit better than last year. Let me see if there's any support areas to buy at. Dropped a lot. Next major level would be like 47s. I don't know if it'll go that far though. Shoot. And then maybe 59s, man. Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah, acquisition was for one of the car insurance company. It's added a little bit of support here too at 61s. You know, you have this other support here at 58.83s. I guess around this range, around 57 to like 59s could be an interesting area to add some positions. But you know, it's not a big company, it's not a popular company. It's not as hype as it used to be. I would probably say anywhere from 47 to 57 are good buying areas. You know, for long-term hold, of course. What's up, Ian? What's going on? Yes, Coinbase was ugly. Is it still dropping? Coinbase still dead? Or did it recover by now? It's gotta recover by now, man. Let me see. Has to. Coinbase, NFT, hella bullish. Had to recover by now. Oh, it recovered to 320 and then came back down again. Damn. Double bottom, psychological level, 300. Actually, you know, I would appreciate if Coinbase give me an opportunity to like pick up some at 300 tomorrow. I want to set up some spreads for it. Oh, I think NEO is probably at like 530 or 6 because you know, NEO is like China stock, right? Oh no, you didn't miss it. What? My bad. I missed it. I missed it, man. I missed it. Oh snap. Did I? Yeah. I thought it would be like 5:30 because it's like Chinatown time. Oh wait, maybe it is 5:30 for them right now. Oh, let's see. Earnings per share is up from 12 cents year over year. So earnings per share is negative 6 cents, up from 12 cents, negative 12 cents, right, year over year. It's a pretty good ER there. Sales is 1.52 billion as opposed to 666 year over year. So 128% increase in sales, record numbers there, right? And then Q4 is Q3 deliveries for the quarter of Q3 deliveries is ridiculous. $24 24,000 as opposed to 12,000, right? So we predicted that. I said that was probably gonna happen. However, guidance is weak. Q4 guidance is gonna be 1.45 to 1.56 as opposed to 1.74, and delivery is gonna be a little bit more. It could be somewhere in line compared to this one because it was a pretty ugly one. So for Neo, I think we kind of play. We were I was looking for a little bit of chop, so this is what we play. We played the $35 puts, which means as long as it stays under 40, we're probably profitable. So even tomorrow, I think if it opens like within that 38 range, we could probably pull the 100% from that. But might even hold a little bit further. Might hold some a little bit further since we had enough of them. And then like, if it comes down a lot more because market decide want to be bullish, I don't know, that could be a wild play. Because no way, man, no way. 4x, no way. Who knows? We'll see. We'll know by tomorrow once market opens. So the other thing we saw was 45, which kind of covers it to like $39. If it opens a little bit lower, it's kind of in that bearish territory. Might break even or stay flat, which will still be okay. It's in the chop zone right now. Might just make it from this play too. Or we might have to choose the directions tomorrow. Let me look into the report. Let me see how bullish the report is. Gonna pull the report from the website instead. Look at these cars, so sexy. Has it not updated on the website? It has not. So compared to last year, great deliveries, right? 100% increase. Q3 2021 versus Q3 2020. Q2 2021 versus Q2 2020. And Q1 2021 versus Q1 2020. So compared to the previous year data, it's been great. The only other thing is we're also seeing a weaker growth quarter over quarter. Quarter over quarter growth is slowing down a little bit. This quarter compared to last year was pretty good, but overall it's slowing down a little bit. And next quarter is actually the real slowdown. Next quarter is expecting to be flat in terms of growth. So that means the guidance is not too crazy. Vehicle sales. So 100% increase. Margins went up a lot. Revenue is good. Still taking L's, but less L than last year. Does that mean they have negative cash? So this is where I read it too. It says that deliveries in October 2021 was significantly less, which is affecting their like quarter over quarter growth, because they only delivered 3,667 vehicles in October 2021, representing a decrease of 27% year over year due to restructuring and upgrades of the manufacturing lines, preparations for new product introduction, and certain supply chain volatilities. As of October 31st, 2021, the deliveries of the EA, E6, ES6, and EC6 reached 145 vehicles. I want to see what else is interesting. So Q4, they're gonna reach about 41% to 51% increase compared to last year. Let's see what the stock price was doing like last year though. Ooh, coming down a little bit. Stock price last year was trading at the same price, around $39. So if we compare the stock price last year, pretty reasonable value. Because they're doing great, they're pulling great numbers. At the same time, compared to 2-year basis, they were trading at $5, and the company is growing like 800%. It's kind of tricky to justify that. Huh? So pretty interesting, very interesting there. Let's check out Amazon, Qualcomm, and Facebook on the charts. So I think overall, I'm still kind of bullish on NEO. Let's check out the charts. Let's see what this guy sent me. So Amazon had a little bit move down yesterday. At the end of the day, it was looking kind of bearish, but I guess their expansion operation sites and other things are kind of bullish, so they're starting to see some recovery here. Let me look at the. What's up, Jay? What's going on? So far, so good, man. So far, so good. Just taking a look at Amazon right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, I can't really see anything on Amazon. I mean, you have. All I can say is there's a zone here. There's some support here. If you break on the 3,500, pretty bearish again. As long as we remain above it, we're pretty bullish. Could see the next levels, but next level would be over here. If you wanna go long and take a lotto on Amazon, probably 3,700s. Check out QCOM. What about you, Jay? What have you been up to, man? The market collapse benefit you today? QCOM heading all-time highs. They just came off a phenomenal quarter, right? They got dividend dates coming up a little bit. Phenomenal quarter. Let me look at that quarter again. Buying calls on it. Why not? I mean, last year stock was trading around $140. They just had a phenomenal quarter. You know, let's say 140 times, what's the percentage increase they had in revenue and EPS? 43% times 1.43. I could see this at $200. Stupid enough. Sitting on some short-term SPY puts. I sold them, sold the money a little on them. But overall, if things go down too much, they don't expire until next week. Oh, you sold them? Ouch. How did you sell them? You sold them like today, or like at the bottom, or you sold them because you were like kind of sus of that run? Ballsy move, brother. Ballsy move. You retired SPY going up, so you sold them because you didn't want to buy the run up, right? I can see that. So for Qualcomm, you really need them to like, you know, they're hitting all-time highs. It's pretty much in price discovery mode. Let me see. Let's see what the indicator is saying here. Ah, damn. I mean, Jay, you know, I came on the other day. I think I told you we were like 15 days green or whatever. We literally hit like 18 or 19 days green on the candle before we came back down. I don't even know if the candle for today is actually red or not. Let me see. No, the candle today didn't even close red yet, so we just got a doji to the downside, which could be very bearish, but it's not even red on my chart. So, you're in danger, man. You're in danger. We got the crossover here too. Oh shit. So going back to Qualcomm, I like the company. They had a great earnings. We played the lotto on it. We took an L. Even though we played call lotto, we didn't anticipate such a move up. But I mean, overall, the semiconductor sector is very, very strong. If you're bullish on the semiconductor sector and you're buying shares, I don't see why not. If you're buying calls, I'm a little bit iffy. I think we can come down a little bit more. We might come back down here, you know, to like maybe 159. I would expect at least a tiny pullback just because it has such a strong run, you know. So like next ideal area, you know, maybe 152, and maybe 152 is a nice pullback there. Could see a good buying opportunity. If FOMO is strong with you, maybe 160s, you know, that's probably an area I would look to pick up some long-term calls. But other than that, man, I'm kind of scared. I like the company, but market direction is a little bit scary. I like TSM as well too, you know, because like you got TSM. I mean, you have AMD hitting all-time highs, and TSM still like $20, $30 off from the all-time highs. Like, this is the company that makes chips. Like, what supply and demand issues? Like, what chip shortage issues? This is the company that makes the chips. Like, chip shortage issue can only benefit from them. It's a good problem to have, right? So, I don't know. So these are the support lines I draw on here. You can see them on the side. So 152, 160s, and 167. I would probably look for those areas to buy. I'm ready. I sold it for $2 credit. Oh, if you sold that, that's a very good move, man. So you're covered. So even if we go down, you're covered to 366. You're good. Thank you. That's true. Tesla could decide the direction of SPY, because the thing a lot of people don't know is like Tesla is in a lot of ETFs, man. So so Tesla is like 21% of the consumer discretionary ETF, 18% of the VCAR ETF, you know, a bunch of ETFs. They're 12% of ARK ETF, man. They could wreck some of these ETF funds, man. Like QYLD, man. Oh my gosh. Tesla is in the QQQ, 6% only, thank God. But they're in a lot of ETS funds, man. So if Tesla goes down, if they make that move downwards, things can get ugly for the whole market. Because and you know, they joked about it the other day too. I was reading Wall Street Bets on Sundays, and these guys were joking. They're like, "Yo, everybody's always talking about the market could be a bubble, market could go down. It would only be fair if the apes make it happen." And they're like, you know, let's vote for Tesla to drop 10%, sell off 10%. That would be a scary move, actually. But actually, I talked a little bit about that in Market Outlook as well. In Xtrades, we posted in the Stock Elite channel, and we posted the Market Outlook I think on Monday. Let me see if I can find it to kind of tell you what I mean. So excuse the typo. Sometimes I type these when I'm like up super late. You know, like this is it's not that late. It's November 7th around 10 p.m. I think. So, you know, this was on Sunday when I published it on November 7th. When I screenshotted this, you know, and at that time, SPY/ES was up 17 days green, right? One of the longest run we had in the last 2 years, right? So it was definitely time to start risking off, adding hedge positions, just like work. The more hours you pull, the more tired you get, right? So it only be natural to see it take a break. Just take a break. It could be anything, you know, whether you're like, whether you know you're running, you know, you're on the treadmill, you're running, you know, or whether you just, you know, you're having sex, you know, who knows, right? Like if you go on for that long, you're gonna get tired. You need a break. So it's kind of only natural for SPY to take a break here. And the Qs too, as well. Qs has such a monster run, hitting the trend line. So I said that here, you know, tech ran even more this week. It went crazy and blast off to new highs. However, it's also hitting the resistance trend line as well, which is up here. So these things were looking kind of bearish here. If you guys didn't take profit and you guys were instead, as opposed to taking profit, you were aping into calls, man. Shame on you. Shame on you, man. You're gonna break something. So, you know, trend line on the Qs. We're seeing that rejection a little bit finally. The trend line would have been drawn here. And SPY, you know, seeing it take a break, money flow coming out a little bit. I aped into put. I like it. That's the way. Who couldn't, right? How could you not? How could you not? DKNG still finding some support. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit, maybe $39 range, $40 range. You know, I told you guys I like the company. I want to see a run for that Super Bowl run, so I'm waiting for that range to happen. Gonna wait patiently, especially with the way the market has been moving. You know, like how much the market needs to breathe. I'm gonna wait for that. If we miss it, we miss it, man. There'll be other opportunity that'll present itself. But for now, I'm gonna take a chill pill and just wait. Facebook struggling a little bit. Cannot get past that resistance up here. So you got that short-term resistance up here. It could not get past it. It looks like it's coming back down a little bit, and I think we could come down a little bit further, man. It's kind of, we got this other level, you know, point of control over here. 330s could come down to 330s. We lose 330s, we can come down a lot further. So we got a lot of crossovers here too. Very overbought right now. It's ready to cool down. It's ready to cool down, man. Watch out. Watch out below. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. We'll be back here tomorrow. We got some interesting earnings for tomorrow morning as well. Wendy's, Fiverr, Mastercraft, both holdings. Energizers, App Harvest for tomorrow morning. Walt Disney, Context, SoFi, Affirm, Beyond Meat, Open Door. Oh my gosh, a lot of interesting stocks. Tattoo Chef, Bumble, Root. Good stuff, man. Very interesting stuff. Gotta run out of money to play at this point. But that's it, man. Thank you for stopping by, guys, and have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. TTCF versus BYND. The showdown tomorrow.